Group F at the African Cup of Nations continues its play on Sunday, and it sees Zambia, the Chipolopolo, playing Tanzania, the Taifa Stars, at 12 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Now, Group F is currently led by Morocco with 3 points, followed by Congo and Zambia with 1, and Tanzania in 4th with 0 points, although Morocco and Congo will play earlier in the day at 9 o'clock in the morning. Zambia come in ranked 84th, while Tanzania is 121st in the world right now. Odds for this game see Zambia coming in as the favorites at even money, plus 100. The draw, plus 220. Tanzania underdogs at plus 320. Over 2.5 goals. It's not the expected result. It's plus 140. There's expected to be only not too many goals in this game at minus 188 for under 2.5. Both teams to score yes, plus 120. Both teams to score no, minus 163. When it comes to players who could get on the score sheet, Patson Daka and Fashion Sakala lead the scoring props as the most likely players to score, both coming from Zambia at plus 225 and plus 275. However, also tied at plus 275 odds would be from Tanzania, Muama Samata, plus 275. Then we have Clatous Shama from Zambia, plus 333. Simone Musawa from Tanzania at plus 350. And an even mix of Tanzanian and Zambian players mixed throughout the top, say, 10 to 15 scores. On match day 1, Zambia had 1 scorer, Kings Kwamba. He's priced at plus 450 to get another goal in this game. Looking back to match day 1, Zambia, they kicked off the tournament with a 1-1 draw with DR Congo. Both teams scored early in the game, with Kings Kwamba scoring in the 23rd minute for Zambia, and then Congo drawing level just minutes later in the 27th minute from Yon Wissa. Congo pelted all kinds of shots at the Zambian goal with 25-3 edge in that department and 6-1 on target, but that one shot that Zambia had came from that. Got them their 1 goal. Congo led in the possession 57% and corners 7-0. So statistically, Congo certainly led in all of these categories despite coming away with the 1-1 draw. For Tanzania, they suffered a heavy 3-0 defeat to Morocco, which was expected as Morocco are one of the favorites to win this tournament. Morocco led with a 30th minute goal from Romain Sayas. It stayed that way though until later on in the game, with Tanzania still having a chance. However, they did themselves no favors, taking a red card in the 70th minute, and from there the game was basically over. Morocco got some more goals soon after in the 77th and 80th minute from Azzedine Ouani and Youssef and Zazari. Morocco led in shots in that game, 14-2 and 7-0 shots on target. Morocco had the possession edge at 52% and the corners at 5-2. If we look head-to-head between Zambia and Tanzania, the last meeting between these teams came relatively recently in 2021 in the African Nations Championship, with Zambia winning 2-0. Zambia also won in 2017 in the Kosava Cup 4-2, and Zambia are undefeated in their last 4 against Tanzania now at 3-1-0. But all time, Zambia is 4-2-2. There was some other, Tanzania had a win earlier on years back. Last 4 games, there's all been 2 or more goals, 2-0, 4-2, 1-1, with the game being decided in PKs, and another 1-1 if we look at those recent 4 scores. Some stats between these teams with that draw for Zambia on match day 1 now means they have 0 wins in their last 3 games, and they have just 2 wins in 7 for Zambia, but they are 6-3-2 in their past 11, so short term, not so good. A little bit longer term, still not a bad record. The Chipolopolo almost always score. They've done so in 5 straight games and also in 10 of their last 11 games. But they're also known to concede a goal, as if it's conceded a goal now in 4 straight games, as well as in 10 of 12. Both teams' to score bets are 4-0, 8-3, and 10-7, going back over some of those recent games. For Tanzania, they were not in AFCON in 2021. They're making just their 3rd appearance here. In the qualifying group, they had a lot of low-scoring games where they had just 3 goals for and 4 goals allowed in their 6 games played. Tanzania has lost also 3 straight games, and they've been winless in 3 straight games, and they've been outscored 7-0, which doesn't look good coming into this game. However, when you look at some of those opponents, they lost 2-0 to Morocco in World Cup qualifying, 2-0 to Egypt in a friendly, and then 3-0 again to Morocco in match day 1. So all good opponents where they would be punching above their weight to get a win, which they did not. Prior to those games, they had been, though, undefeated in 4 games, and they had scored in 6 of 8 games before those 3 recent losses. Now, match day 1, notwithstanding that 3-0 defeat, unders had been a great way to bet Tanzania games, as it had gone 8-0 to under 2.5 prior to that loss. Looking at a best bet for this game, Tanzania is actually talking about those unders. If you go back even further, in their last 29 games, the under in Tanzania games is 22-7 in their last 29. So lots of very low-scoring games historically for this team. Neither of these teams are in great form right now. The under would look like a great play. It doesn't pay that much, though, at around minus 188, depending what sports book you're looking at. This could be maybe another draw here, which would get you better odds at plus 220. Which could be an okay result if you assume Morocco might beat Congo, making Morocco the likely first-place finisher in this group. A draw, a point for each team, could not be the worst result as they both fight for second and third. So let's go the best value as a draw. If you like shorter odds, you can go under 2.5. Now, how do you see this game ending? Be sure to drop your picks down there in the comments, and good luck with all of your AFCON picks this weekend.